Welcome, welcome, welcome to our Juneteenth celebration as we celebrate Black futures, as we honor Black youth, and also honor the organizations that are creating space for our Black youth to dream, to imagine, to create. I am reminded of a quote by Octavia E. Butler where she says, "What should we do? What should we do now to create the future that we want?" And as we're answering this question, in whatever capacity you may be answering this in, it's important to honor your now. And our now is our Black futures, our young people who are creating their own stories, who are becoming activists, saying that they want to work in the health field, that they want to work in education. And so we thought it was important for us to honor our youth, but also honor the organizations that create spaces for our youth. So thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We are really excited for you to be able to experience this show with us. So stay tuned. Begin the show first with our anthem. And singing our national anthem is Tamanai. Enjoy.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Oh, sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Oh, sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us, facing the rising sun of a new day begun. Let us march on. We say till victory, yes, is
So it's important to note that in 1863 was when the emancipation was declared that Africans were no longer enslaved. However, they weren't free until June 19th, 1865. Yeah, you can only imagine. And so it's important that we honor this date, June 19th, as a way to honor this symbol almost that represents freedom. Okay, so what does that mean for us in 2021 to think about freedom and to honor our ancestors who were enslaved? It means that we have a responsibility to experience liberation within our own body. As you saw 4-star dancers move within their own body, whether it was an honor to their own selves or honor to their instructor, it was something within their own body that they allowed. And so for us today, as we are experiencing life and as we are walking through this earthly realm and understanding our purpose and our mission, it's important for us to exercise that freedom. Whether it means fighting for our rights, resting, creating, imagining, telling stories, it is important that we exercise this freedom. So we honor Juneteenth, not because it is a trendy thing or it is now a national holiday, but mainly because Africans who were enslaved were finally free. And they got to choose. And it is our responsibility to exercise that choice through our own freedom. Tonight we have a treat for you. We are honoring 5 organizations. These organizations are spaces and programs that really honor our Black youth, that are creating a space for our Black youth to dream, to create, to imagine. And so those organizations are 4-Star Dance Studio, P.A.C.E Achievement, Teen Empowerment, Freedom House, and also Transformative Cultural Project. It is my honor to be able to present and be able to celebrate these organizations for creating a space for Black youth. The first organization that we are going to honor is Teen Empowerment. Teen Empowerment is such an amazing program, and this program really focuses on the creativity and the voice within our teens. Every year they work on a project that is released and that can be heard everywhere. So it is my honor to be able to celebrate teen empowerment.
Hey, my name is Jaquel Sneed, and I am the Boston Program Director for the Center for Teen Empowerment. And I just want to share a huge thank you to the Institute for Pan African Cultural Education for honoring teen empowerment and the work that we do with the young folks in the city of Boston, especially in Roxbury and Dorchester, where we call home. So, in just a moment, I'm going to pass it on to some other folks on our staff to honor and celebrate and shout out 3 of the young folks who work with us at Teen Empowerment.
Hi, my name is Bianca, and I'm the Council and Special Projects Coordinator, and I would like to nominate Ariella Taylor for this award. Ariella has been a great addition to the Boston Community Action Team. She has really grown before our eyes, and she is just an eloquent, talented young lady, and I'm excited to give her this award.
Hey, I'm Gio, one of the program coordinators from the Center of Teen Empowerment right here in Roxbury in the city of Boston. I'm here to tell you about a youth organizer. All of our youth organizers are special, and I must highlight the accomplishments and work of Dekai Grant. Dekai Grant lives here in the city of Boston. He has worked with Teen Empowerment for a couple of years now. In the summer work as a youth organizer and into the fall and spring work that has been largely virtual due to COVID-19. He is an excellent youth who constantly puts on for his community whenever possible. The community, mainly the Black community, the youth community in Boston Public Schools and beyond, and has always been an advocate for positive youth development in Boston.
Hi, my name is Andre, and I am an Associate Program Coordinator for Boston's Teen Empowerment. So today, one of the youth that I will be shouting out is DeAndre Avant. He is currently a youth associate in both my team and also simultaneously TE Studios. I am shouting him out for his incredible work, specifically for production, but also his ability to be in multiple groups at once and also to be able to do dance.
The second organization that we want to honor is Freedom House. We are so thrilled to be able to honor an organization that creates programming around social activism. We are really excited to be able to honor this program and celebrate it. Y'all join me with your hands and celebrate Freedom House.
Hello, my name is Charmaine Arthur. I am the Director of Programs at Freedom House. And on behalf of Freedom House, our staff and board, I am so honored to have our organization and our youth recognized by P.A.C.E, the Institute of Pan-African Cultural Education, in honor of Juneteenth, a holiday commemorating the end of slavery in the United States. For this honor, we were asked to recognize 3 young people. And those young people are Merritt Omarodian, Caleb Cole, and Fatima Ribeiro. I would like to acknowledge them today for their hard work, leadership, advocacy, and their ability to have a strong voice against racial and social injustice, and the importance of education, equity, and equality. In the midst of a tough year with the pandemic, I thank Caleb, Merritt, and Fatima for continuing to shine. Thank you again, P.A.C.E, for this honor, and thank you for honoring our young people.
The next organizations I've got to work with hands-on, they go by the name Transformative Culture Project. This program is such an amazing space. It also creates a home for creativity within our young folk. And this program is located in Upham's Corner. And it is my honor to be able to celebrate this organization for what they represent and space that they create.
Hello, everyone. I wanted to shout out TCP, Transformative Culture Project, and also thank you to our young people this Juneteenth, Kayla Beaton and Sharborn Allah, and also happy birthday, Sharborn. Your hard work and dedication through our program has been amazing. We love you.
You saw this organization dance and move earlier, so there is not much more that I can say other than they are inspiring through their own bodies and through movement, inspiring me to move my own body. It is my honor to be able to celebrate 4-Star Dance Studio, which is located in the heart of Dorchester, a studio that's located in the heart of Dorchester, and we're really excited to be able to honor this organization since it's always close to home. Y'all make some noise before.
Hello, my name is Licia, and I would like to take the moment to thank P.A.C.E for this opportunity to be able to thank some of our outstanding students that we have at the studio. I would like to start with Aubrey Middleton. She's been at the studio for a couple of years now, and she just comes with a whole bunch of energy, a whole bunch of light, and just tries really, really hard. And then I would like to recognize Corey Davis, who has been with us for a while, and she is one of our junior company members. And she comes in and she works hard and she gets it done. And then lastly is a young lady that is new to us this year. and I call her E, but her name is Elijah Francisco. And she comes in and lights up the floor every time she's here. They are all amazing and all worthy of this recognition. And again, I am thankful and I appreciate it. Thank you again, P.A.C.E.
So tonight we have a very special treat. We have an artist from the Teen Empowerment Group to perform a piece who goes by the name Carrie. Carrie Mays is a sophomore student at UMass Boston who is majoring in business management with a concentration in marketing. For the past 5 years, Carrie has been a youth activist in the city of Boston, doing tremendous amount of community engagement work, socially and politically. Most recently, Carrie was one of the youth that helped organize one of the biggest Black Lives Matter protests in Boston for George Floyd. While she continues to make an impact on the world within and beyond her community, Carrie has also spoken at national conferences and academic institutions throughout the country as a motivational speaker and panelist in places such as Washington, D.C., Virginia, and Chicago, speaking on topics that address racism, youth civic engagement, and system inequalities. And so today, our treat is that Carrie gets to share her voice with us. So if you can, in your room, make some noise for Carrie.
First, you take our fathers out the homes. Now you're trying to push us out the neighborhoods of which we call home. A place we thought we owned, a place we thought us too belong. How are we supposed to be Boston strong, come together, create unity, but then you're pushing people of color out their communities, not making Boston strong, making Boston weak. Boston strong, no, Boston's wrong. Gentrification. They trying to push us out when we've been here for ages. My people are not bugs, so stop the extermination. No, don't turn my house into a trendy restaurant or turn my baby sister's local park into a parking lot. How's it building a better Boston for today when you're really trying to find another way to urbanize and erase, throwing Boston's culture down the drain? Nah. Gentrification's the extermination on people of color saying, get out to my sisters and brothers. No, thank you. I don't want your offer. To another place that's out of town and way farther. And place me in a place where I don't know, it's too far out. And place me in a place where my resources are a drought. I'd rather stay in Boston, stay within than go without. We see the scheme, so we put our foot down. But this is how they get us. They know we're not rich. For every dollar a white household makes, we make 6 cents. So they raise the rent. Gotta find another place to go, and that is how they win. Hold on. Let's backtrack. Remember the Federal Housing Administration Act? In 1934, gave loans for houses to only white families who couldn't afford. If you were white, you'd get that type of award. Back then, if you were black, you couldn't get a house. Now it's if you can't afford this newly built property, then you got to get out. Hold on, where's my loan? I need a home. But because the color of my skin is easy to disown, the fact that we're all human and we got the same bones.
Thank you so much, Carrie, for sharing your art with us. Last but certainly not least is the organization that helped put this event together. The Institute of Pan-African Cultural Education Program, aka P.A.C.E. P.A.C.E, baby. P.A.C.E is an organization that celebrates Pan-African education, and our goal is to go into the schools and be able to teach our youth who they are and where they come from, centering Pan-African education. And so it is my honor to be able to celebrate this organization, not
Greetings. I'd like to take this time to say thank you to our founders at P.A.C.E for taking or giving this opportunity to honor our most valued members. Our most valued member, Tyzea Warren, she'll knock your socks off. She's one of a kind, and she's set the pace here at P.A.C.E. Always on time, shows up and shows out. Joel, oh my goodness. This young man is new to the U.S., But when I say he's jumped in with 2 feet and he hasn't stopped running, my heart is soaring with pride for him. Our last would be Angel. He's a little on the loud side, but he gets his work done. Straight A's and always with a smile. I know we're only supposed to have 3, but my heart is singing for the Warren family because all 4 of those children were outstanding. Again, Tyzea, Kenzie, Imani, and Emery Warren. Thank you for this opportunity once again, P.A.C.E.
And now, we hear a word from our founder, Bwanda, the founder of the Institute of Pan-African Culture Education. Tonight would not have been possible without her support. So in your room, if you can, make some noise for Bwanda. Y'all make some noise, make some noise. Yes.
Peace and blessings, everyone. My name is Bwanda D. Albert. I am the founder and executive director of the Institute for Pan-African Cultural Education. It gives me great honor to recognize our youth on June 19th, Juneteenth, a day that we give homage to our ancestors who fought endlessly so that their children's children's children can live a life of freedom. Thank you, forefathers, for creating the pathways so that our youth today can carry the torch and fulfill the dreams of yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So on behalf of the Institute for Pan-African Cultural Education, we like to recognize the following young people for not only their commitment to their organization, but rather acknowledge that during a time of uncertainty where many lives were lost, these young people continue to persevere. These young people continue to have hope. And therefore, we know our ancestors on this Juneteenth day is looking down and smiling. From the Freedom House, we recognize Caleb, Merritt, and Fatima. The Transformative Cultural Project, Siobhan and Kayla. Teen Empowerment, Deandra, Ariala, Takai, Carrie, and Nana. 4 stars, all the young people who continue to dance and perform and give arts and culture to the city of Boston. And for P.A.C.E. Straight A's Academy, we recognize Tyzea, the Warren family, Noel, and all the young people who continue to acknowledge their history and culture. At this time, I really like to thank all the organizations that participated in this great opportunity to recognize our young people. Therefore, I would like to close by remembering the beautiful legacy of Nina Simone, to be young, gifted, and black. Young, gifted, and black. Oh, what a lovely, precious dream. To be young, gifted, and black. Open your heart to what I mean. In the whole world, you know there was 1 billion boys and girls who are young, gifted, and black. And that's a fact. You are young, gifted, and black. And we must begin to tell our young, there's a world waiting for you. Yours is the quest that just begun. When you're really feeling low, yeah, there's great truth that you should know. When you're young, gifted, and black, your soul's intact. To be young, gifted, and black, oh, how I long to know the truth. There are times when I look back and I am hunted by my youth. Oh, but my joy of today is that we can all be proud to say to be young, gifted, and black is where it's at, is where it's at, is where it's at. Peace and blessings, everyone. Thank you so much for coming out. Enjoy this Juneteenth, and let's continue to engage, encourage, and empower our youth.
Thank you so much for that powerful word, Bwanda. The work that you have been putting into our community is much needed, and we are very grateful for the passion that you have to celebrate Pan-African education and to be able to pour into our youth. So thank you. I have to congratulate and honor the organizations that we are celebrating tonight one more time. Give it up in your rooms for 4-Star Dance Studio, P.A.C.E Achievement, Teen Empowerment, Freedom House, and also Transformative Culture Project. We appreciate you, we honor you, we thank you so much for creating spaces for our Black youth. And if you are looking to get information about these organizations, we will have that in our description. But once again, thank you so much. Happy Juneteenth. May you walk in the reflection of liberation. May you embrace the challenges that also come with the limitations in which we've created for liberation, and hope that we are able to overcome those things. So my name is Jija. Thank you again for joining us. You guys have an amazing night.